Alright, this is a video tutorial how to take out an O2 cluster on a Subaru WRX. And first you start by taking the tilt and you bring your steering wheel all the way down as far as it'll go. And then you start by taking 2 screws out of the top, here and here. So just go in there. The other one's already undone, and you pop this off and then bring it to the side. You might hit some stuff, but it's okay. And then there'll be 3 bolts, 1, 2, and 3. You want to undo these. And then you'll wiggle it out, and you'll notice there are 3 connectors in the back. So you're going to have to maneuver around. They're green, so you just pop them out like so. The middle one is the hardest. The third one on this side. If I can get it. Let's move it right out the side. And just like that, you have your cluster out, and I'll show you how to do the rest of the video. Okay, so I took the cluster out, and now we're ready to start to disassemble this. And the first step is to take the front clear cover off, and you start by popping all these off. So there's quite a few of them. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And it should just pop right off. So just set that aside, and we won't need it for now. The second part is to take this black cover off. So this one has 3. It's a little bit trickier, so you have to do all 3 of these at the same time. Start by doing the sides, and then work your way to the middle. And then finally on this side, pops right off. And again, okay, just set that aside, and we won't need this for now. Okay, and then the front faceplate will come right off. Make sure you pull it straight up. Again, set that aside. And the next thing, we will turn to the back. Be very careful not to hit any of the needles or bend them, because if you make it off by even a centimeter, they will not work, and you will have a broken cluster. Not a good thing. So, you'll start by undoing all the clips around the side. So, I'll do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, 9, and then 10, and then you're going to have 3 in the middle, 1, 2, and 3. So just take those off. 3, and then just keep prying it back, and eventually it will pop right off. So be very careful of this again. You will have open end connections. You don't want to scrape anything or bust any of the electronics. So the next step would be to grab a screwdriver. The next step is to pull the tabs back, which hold the gauges in itself. So you'll have 1 right there. You're going to have a second one right here, and a third and a fourth. So you want to start by just putting it right under the tab. Slowly but surely start to apply force and straighten them out. 1, 2, numbers over here. can just see these little holes in the middle of these clips. What you want to do is put your screwdriver in there and press forward on each of these, and the clusters will come right out. And then just pull up, and it'll lift right up. And you want to do the same with the gas and temperature. And like I said, remember to be very careful of the needles. Do not set them on face down. And this last part will just pop right up. And you got back down to the circuit board of your cluster. This is what you need to do to get to your bulbs. Take them right out, so they will look like this. Okay, for this part of the video, we're going to use acetone, little sanders, and Q-tips to get the best looking on the LEDs and the bulbs. You want to strip away the back, and it's going to be green like this, and you're going to keep wiping it away underneath and rubbing it until it gets clear, and you wipe away all the green, and it's going to be all right here, and that's pretty much it. So what you want to start to do once you get your circuit board out is you want to take all these bulbs out, just twist them and pull out, and there should be quite a few of them, at least 4 or 5. I've already done this, so some of them are missing the bulbs. Now once you have them out, they will look like these. And the bulbs that are in them will have a green film on them. This is what makes your cluster green, and if you want to change the color, this is what you want to take out. So you want to just grab it. It's a little hard, but it eventually pulls out, and the bulb looks like this. I've already got replacement bulbs, and I'll put a link on where to find them, and they look like this. Myself, I used the bulbs, and I did not like the color. It was too teal, so I decided to go with LEDs, and I will show you how to do that later on in the video. So if you want to just do bulbs, you just plug them right in, and then you just put them right back, and just keep doing that for every bulb, and basically you're done, and you can reassemble it, and you're going to have a brand new shiny cluster that's blue. Okay, for this part of the video you will need a flathead screwdriver, preferably small, and needle nose pliers. Notice here. So this is for the LED step. If you want to take the LED route, it's going to be much brighter and it will show way better in the cluster. So this is what I did, and the first step you want to do is grab your little connector here, and there'll be 2 tabs, 1 and 2, and you want to bend them up with the flathead if you can. One side, from here to the other, bend it up, and you're going to grab the needle nose and just yank it out. Grab it here, and they're going to look like this, very small pieces. So you're going to have 2 of them, and of course one's going to be your positive and negative. And the kit I got came with the LED kit came with these easy to install T10 connectors. What I did was I just pulled them right out, and you're already going to have the strip parts. So it's going to look like this. And you're going to go to these little connectors, and you will see on here that they have a very, very small hole about right here. And you're going to thread the positive and negative right through it. Open it up a little bit. me get a smaller one. And same. Okay. Grab your negative, whichever one you want to do first. Just thread it right through. And then you want to make sure it's got good contact and bend it back on the underneath. And if you want, you can even close these tabs in to grip the plastic even better. So I'll just pinch them in, that's all you need to do, and it's a pretty good solid connection. And after you get both of them, you just slide them right back in, and the finished product will look like something like this. Them coming out. So that way it's easy to connect and disconnect the LED right in the end here. And to install the finished harness, you just push it right through, and you're just going to twist it, and then you're all done. Okay, for the reassembly, we will start off with this right here. This will be pretty much your housing. Just plops right on top. So just have that. And when you do get your harnesses all done, you will just slide them in, and then you will lay them out to where you want the LEDs positioned. I don't have any of them right now, but they will clip into here, and you just plug them in, and I have them right here, right here, right here, right here. So that's just the best way for the lighting to be. And then you put these on once you got the LEDs in. And then you try to just wiggle it in. Go to the back. You should see these little tabs go back in, and once you hear the little pop, you know they're in. And just do this one. Go back to the back. They're all in. You bend the tabs back. Put the front faceplate in. Let's see. Put the back on. Press it firmly, make sure they all pop back in. Grab the shroud, the black shroud. Pop that right back in. Grab the plastic piece. And just make sure you got that in first, and then pop it right in. And you got it all together. Okay, on the install, you just want to do the reverse of taking it out. First, you want to do get it in here, and then plug these 3 green harnesses back in. Pop it back into place. Put the 3 screws back in. 1, 2, 3. And once you have that, you just want to pop this right back in, and you should be all good to go. Okay, this is what the finished product will look like when you do the LED swap, and as you see, it's pretty bright, and you can actually make it brighter. And I also did the LED inversion, and it changes colors through blue, green, red,